Hello friends, welcome to Mysteries of the World. Asterisk, did you know that if the Great Pyramid was built today, what would it cost? Asterisk, if you look at the history of engineering, humans have stepped on the moon, built the world's tallest buildings, and even constructed tunnels under oceans connecting continents. But when it comes to Egypt's magnificent pyramids, engineers around the world still break into a sweat. It's a mystery that has challenged technology for 4,500 years. People often wonder, humanity has advanced so much, could we build even one pyramid again today? It may sound easy, but in reality it would be extremely difficult and expensive. So let's do some solid calculations and try to understand. If a pyramid were built again in 2026, what challenges would we face, and how much would it cost? Egypt's capital stands in the shadow of one of the greatest wonders that has amazed human intelligence for thousands of years, the pyramids of the Giza Plateau. Among them, the Great Pyramid built by Pharaoh Khufu is the largest. It is said that if you can build a pyramid, you can do anything in the world. This massive structure is about 147 meters tall, spread across roughly 12 acres. That's about the height of a 40-story building and as wide as 10 football fields. Built in around 200 layers, it weighs about 6 million tons. Each stone block is roughly the size of an SUV, and there are about 2.3 million blocks, each weighing from 2 tons up to 60 tons. Archaeologist Zahi Hawass says Egypt didn't build the pyramids built Egypt. The engineering used remains a mystery even today. So if people 4,000 years ago could do it, can we? The simple answer, not easily. First, we don't even have a reason to build one today. Back then, pyramids were religious tombs for pharaohs, built with strong belief and motivation. But suppose we decide to build an identical pyramid today. The first challenge, money. The second, land. A 6 million ton structure can't be built on ordinary ground. Even the Burj Khalifa weighs only about 500,000 tons, roughly 8% of a pyramid. If the foundation is weak, the pyramid would sink into the ground, so we'd need extremely stable land. Buying about 13 acres at Giza plus permits could cost $100 to $120 million. Then ground scanning and testing might cost another $5 million. Next comes leveling the land with laser precision. Even a 1 millimeter error at the base would create a 14.7 centimeters tilt at the top. Then a reinforced concrete foundation 4 meters thick would be required, using around 500,000 tons of concrete. That alone would cost about $400 million. So before placing even one stone, land, $120 million surveys and leveling, $50 million foundation, $400 million total, $550 million, and about 3 years gone. Next challenge, 2.3 million stones. A modern factory can cut only about 100 large stones per day. At that rate, it would take 63 years. To finish in 5 years, we'd need about 250 industrial diamond wire machines working simultaneously. That infrastructure alone would cost hundreds of millions. Stone costs. Limestone, $120 per ton. Granite, very expensive. Total stone cost, about $1 billion. Electricity for cutting stones for 5 years, about $155 million. Transporting 6 million tons of stone from quarries 900 kilometers away would be one of the biggest logistics operations in history. About 2,400 heavy trucks would be required, with 500 constantly on the road. Transport cost, roughly $200 million. By now, cost exceeds $2 billion, and construction hasn't even started. Now comes stacking stones up to 147 meters. Blocks weigh 2 to 60 tons, some inside weigh 80 tons. No single crane can lift that height and weight. A network of massive tower cranes would be needed, costing about $300 million over 5 years. Labor, about 3,000 workers for 5 years. Salaries, insurance. Food, $400 million. Finally, the outer casing. About 115,000 polished white limestone blocks to make the pyramid smooth and reflective. Cost, $250 million. Total estimated cost, about $2.95 billion, and this doesn't include taxes. Power plant for 20 megawatts, electricity. Extra logistics costs. Theoretical calculation shows that building a pyramid today would still be extremely difficult and enormously expensive. That's why what ancient Egyptians achieved 4,500 years ago remains astonishing even today.